Listen, Riv, I understand what you're saying. Like with SGA being the best player in the world or somebody more established. I just think that if we are getting to the root of what the answer to the question is, who the best player in the world is,
I'm about to look a lot less dumb to this guy.
To me, that means if you build the perfect roster, or if all things are equal from a roster perspective, what player gives you the best chance to win? It might be Victor Wembanyama.
That shit doesn't even make sense.
Like, Shea is a great player. We saw Wemby on a minutes restriction be able to beat OKC and dominate his minutes entirely.
It was a one game, though.
It's one game.
Dominated every game he's
but
played.
just his presence in the paint just made it near impossible for them to even consider.
Did we forget that OKC's about to win 70 plus games?
No forgetting that. No forgetting that.
And well, because Thunder probably because of a perfect team.
Because of SGA, yes. Because of them also having the best defense in the league.
For sure.
So SGA, without a shadow of a doubt, no doubt,
he's
best
also the offensive engine.
Easily. Yeah. Without him, the offense is, you could argue, shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a coincidence that his first bad
No one's going to undermine Shea. No one's doing that.
Yeah. I mean, Shea I think he's going to be an all-time player. But, Wemby doesn't have that roster, right? He doesn't have that roster.
So we're knocking. All right. Okay.
It's not knocking. I think it's just acknowledging that if Wemby had a roster like that, they can do something like that.
But in Joel's world, if you have the perfect roster, who uplifts you? They have 2 losses.
I understand what he's saying, but he's also saying in this one-on-one matchup, he's using a very small sample. Fair. He's saying
super small,
100%. I'm understanding that. In this matchup, that it swung the pendulum over to favor the Spurs enough to edge out a win against the most dominant team in the league.
So let me ask you a question. Do we not see that typically from top 8-9 guys, where one game they can look like the best in the world?
We can't say top 8-9. We know Victor's above that.
No, I know, but I'm just saying we've seen that where there's guys who can do that
against a team like this.
The Joker did in the playoffs last year.
But the Joker is the Joker. That's what we're saying.
But that's my point.
Joker's an all-time great.
Yeah, and so is SGA.
No one. I didn't take it like he was minimizing SGA.
No, I just think you guys are using a super.
I'm not doing that.
Small.
He's doing that.
Sample size. He's doing that. Oh, what Wemby did. We all in agreement here. What Wemby did. Wemby was the best player on the floor. We all agree that. Easily. SGA has been the best player on the floor for 26 or 30 games.
I agree.
Well, 25 because they obviously lost.
I agree.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying, to simplify it, is that building a team today, Wemby gives me the best chance to win. That's what I'm saying.
I don't hate that.
He's right. That's exactly what he's saying.
Building a team, sure.
So who would be your? Let's get funnier. Who would be your 5 guys? Like, name it in order.
Number 1 is Wemby.
Like, just build a team 1 year, perfect team. Who would be your 5 guys?
Number 1 is Wemby. Number 2, am I building a team around Wemby or the top 5 players?
No, you're building a team around Wemby. Who in order? If you had the perfect roster, who do you think could get you a W for like a championship? So Wemby's obviously one.
He's essentially saying who are your top 5 players in the league. That's essentially what he's asking. So number 1, Wemby. Number 2, Jokic.
Okay, exactly. That's what I thought.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking you wanted me to build a team for
No.
Okay, so number 1, Wemby. Number 2, Jokic. Number 3.
Say it.
It's Giannis or Shea.
Wow.
It's Giannis or Shea.
He fell off.
It's Giannis or Shea.
Okay.
He fell off though.
I don't hate it.
I will give Shea the edge. 4 is Giannis. 5 is Luka.
I don't agree with that.
Which part?
Wemby's last on this list?
No, if we're talking about build a perfect team, why would Luka be 5?
Luka 5's egregious.
Why would Luka be? If we're just talking about build a perfect team,
Luka, you could argue, is 2.
It's tougher to build the team around Luka
because he has so many deficiencies.
He has one.
Well,
deficiency.
it's because of the defense. That's it. It's the defense. You have to build a roster. You have to build a roster taking account Luka's defensive deficiencies.
What is he?
With Wemby,
12.
You can build a roster within mind that he can mask other players' deficiencies. I think that's like the big difference.
No, Wemby's 1. Easy.
But that's why Luka's 5. It's just one of the best offensive players in the world, but the defense is like so much lower than everybody else.
Yo, and you heard Wemby talking his shit
to Chet. He's better than Chet.
I don't care about him.
Bro was talking shit to Case and Wallace.
He clears
in the interview before he even took the court, he's like, listen, Jokic, best offensive player.
They had him in conversations with
Giannis. Those are the next 2. But when I'm on the court, I'm the best in the game.
He should feel that way.
And then he went onto the court the very next time, and he was the best.
He should feel that way for
against
sure.
SGA.
He should feel that way for sure.
He's already a legend. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm just like SGA is walking to a MVP number 2 in a row, 70 plus wins.
He's having like a top 15, top 50 ever.
I don't know what we're doing here. Yeah,
listen, man. It
like,
sounds,
what does SGA have to do to be number 1 in the world?
It sounds harsh, right? Because
I don't know if you can.
I don't disagree with your logic.
No.
I think that it is like, it sucks that Shea has done so much and you're left wondering, like, what else does he have to do to be the unanimous best player in the world?
Unanimous.
But I think that the talent at the top is just so great that it could go out either way. Like, do you have Shea as the number 1 player in the world or Jokic?
It's like a 1A, 1B thing.
Okay, and I feel like it's not fair, but a big part of OKC's success with Shea doing the heavy lifting is that they have built an all-time defense.
I agree.
Alex Caruso and Lou Dort would be 2 of the 5 best perimeter defenders available in free agency if they were to hit it.
I agree.
Like, in the world. Then J-Dub's an all-NBA defender. Then Chet's an all-world defender. And they each have some sort of offensive game that they provide as well. And then Shea, of course, offensively, like, he takes that team to a different level. But it is the most perfect roster possible. And I feel like while also acknowledging Shea's greatness, we have to acknowledge that this is probably like the best GM job that anybody's ever done. And most top players like never get a roster as close to this.
This feels like diminishing him.
It is. It is.
It feels like diminishing him because he's so great. Now we have to look at the situation like, well,
that's
the
like
situation.
minimizing Jordan for having Scottie Pippen drafted, for getting Horace Grant, for getting Dennis Rodman.
We're gonna have this argument from whoever wants to bring it down.
What swung the series, Denver and OKC? Like, what swung that series? If we're going and we're looking at that playoff,
of course, the role players, of course.
What swung that series?
Well, it's a 7-game series.
Shea also turning it on.
He was ridiculous.
No, Shea
but you
turned
needed,
it on.
like, big plays.
But the difference I feel like in that series was that Jokic could not rely on anybody else, and the Denver couldn't rely on their bench. And OKC was a much deeper team with lots of depth. Like, I felt it wasn't just that Shea is a better player than Jokic. I feel like his team was just better.
So how are we ever going to judge players if it's always going to be, well, what does your team do?
Well, I think like
because Giannis, you can argue
the NBA,
similar situation where Giannis' team isn't good.
Doing this forever.
Exactly. And that's why he's still at the very top for me, Giannis, because I don't prop him down for the team. But it's kind of like, okay, Steph Curry, 2015, 2016. He didn't win the championship like Shea. Well, he won in 2015.
Yeah.
But Steph Curry wins MVP, then wins unanimous MVP, wins a championship within those 2 years, and you're left wondering, okay, what else does Steph Curry need to do to be the best player in the world? And it's like, oh, but you have LeBron in the mix still.
That's valid. Yeah.
You know, like LeBron, but like LeBron's still in the mix. And, you know, Jokic doesn't have multiple championships like LeBron, but Jokic does have multiple MVPs, and he has a championship too. So the resume still supplants SGA. And Wemby, I know it's not fair, but this is just the biggest outliers of outliers. We have just, if we're just measuring them on a grading scale, he is a 10 out of 10 on defense and like a 9.5 offensively.
Could argue a 10 out of 10 on offense.
I can't give him a 10 because of the passing.
I don't think that's true.
I'm telling you.
7, 8.
Yeah, I would say more of an 8 on
but
offense.
It's not. No, he's a good passer. But
you're saying he's a borderline perfect offensive
he
player?
Is.
No, that's nuts.
He's Joker?
Dude, he's 7'5", and his efficiency at the rim is near flawless.
Yeah, he's 7'5".
Okay, so
He's 7'5".
We have some giants in this game that are mid around the paint area too.
He's an elite playmaker. He's an elite passer.
No.
He's an elite decision maker. He's an elite shooter.
Great in the paint.
He's not 7'5".
We understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he's not 7'5".
It's a big.
Yeah, he's not 7'5".
Well, Wemby's an elite scorer. He's an elite offensive rebounder, and he's a very good playmaker.
He's all right.
And he's 7'5" and can handle the ball.
That's valid. Still streaky as a shooter.
Streak is like 36%.
He's not an elite shooter.
Like,
we can't just say elite and then...
Whoa.
You can't say 10 out of 10 on offense.
If your center is 7'5" and he's shooting 36%...
No, we're not just... No, we're not doing...
36% is bad?
Drew, you can't sit there and be like, he's a 10 out of 10 on offense, and now it's all of a sudden, but like as a center. We can't do that. We're comparing him to the best of the best.
Is Jokic a great shooter?
No.
For his position?
But that's not why he's an elite offensive player.
For his position, he's not a great shooter.
Last year he was an elite shooter.
Jokic is a great shooter regardless.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's not an elite offensive player just because he can shoot. Like, Wemby's a streaky shooter.
36% on his attempts, though.
It's calm.
His size.
That's calm.
Okay, so how many offensive players can you actually name that are better than Wemby? Just offensively.
You're gonna say a name that I'm gonna hate, and I'm gonna get really animated. So
I'll give you three. I'll give you Jokic, Luka, Shea.
Those are the three that I was thinking.
Is Giannis better than him offensively?
He's not.
Close.
I don't think so.
He's not.
I think it's close.
It is close because
He's more versatile.
I think you can't definitively say one or the other.
And then after that, who else?
Jesus, he missed both free throws.
You did?
Yeah.
After that, I don't know who else is better than him offensively.
I don't think he's comfortably over Steph offensively. I think that's a conversation.
Stephon, yeah, his
if we're just talking offense, I think it's a conversation.
Okay.
You saying LeBron?
Are you saying Ant-Man this year?
I think Wemby's a better offensive player than him. But I think, it is close.
Like, I think he's like, there's Joker, SGA. You could throw Luka in that tier one if you want.
LeBron?
Then after that, it's like, what? We gotta wait. Just gotta wait.
Have you seen him the last 3 games? He's been eating.
Defensively, though, you haven't.
Yeah. I just don't think there's another
25.
player in the world that can say, I'm the best defensive player on the planet unanimously, and I'm also a top 5 offensive player.
I've heard this argument.
That's fair.
I've heard it.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
But Giannis wasn't the consensus.
It's a great argument.
Giannis wasn't the consensus best in the world when
People
he was
got called dumb for saying shit like that, but that's a great argument.
Yes. Giannis, he just he just can never shoot.
The LeBron Steph thing, I get the LeBron Steph thing, but LeBron was in year, what was that, 2016? He was at the peak of his powers.
I understand.
With all due respect to Wemby, he'll get there. He's not at the peak of his powers. Like, yeah.
Imagine that, though.
Yes. No, I'm with you.
Scary.
Like, imagine that, but like, look at SGA right now.
He's a dog.
Like, what? Like,
all-time great.
With all due respect, like, I think we're dick eating, and I think it's okay. I think it's genuinely okay that
How
we're
is he
dick eating.
dick eating? He's the best defensive player in the game. Already one of the best defensive players we've ever seen, and his offense is
it's good.
You're a basketball historian. I would say. Has anyone ever been labeled the best in the world without playing a single playoff game?
No, except probably MJ. Like those anomalies, but like even MJ, not really.
But this is an anomaly. This is an anomaly. He's an anomaly.
He is an anomaly. That's right.
I'm not mad at that. But you guys are using that one game. That's what's killing me.
No, don't say you guys.
Like there's nothing else you have that can tell me that. Like there's like in the span of 2 years, nothing he's done has shown you he should be over SGA or the Joker. With respect.
Did you see him to start this year?
You see what I'm talking about? Have you seen SGA all year?
I'm not saying anything negative about SGA.
No, it's not. But I'm saying SGA has been clearly better. Truth.
When Wemby was on the court healthy, I don't know.
I don't
know. Think it's as definitive as you're making it.
He's damn near 30 in the best.
He's averaging 30.
Okay, is he the best defender in the game?
He's the
best
scorer
defender in the game.
That's the most important thing.
No, he's not. No, it's not the most important thing. Not the most important thing when you're the best defender in the world and you average 30. When you're the best defender in the world and you're averaging damn near 30.
He's the best scorer in the world.
Wemby's averaging what, 27 a game with the best defense in NBA history? Am I throning him? Maybe. He's been amazing.
It's an NBA history.
When you watch him play, it's like,
oh my God.
Did you see him against OKC?
Yes, he was great.
He made that offense dog shit.
Which OKC's?
They were terrible. It was the difference when Cornette was out there and when Wemby was out there. It's like they were playing JV versus varsity.
For sure.
They wanted nothing to do with him.
I can't ignore the other 25 games.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. He
can't.
played what? How many games? Like what was it?
Like 14,
something like that.
Something small.
We're not. I'm like what?
I really
13
don't
out
know
of
how many
14,
games
just not some of the best basketball.
So
you've ever seen?
even if you don't want to crown,
I would say
Wemby,
him, SGA, and Joker are all doing that though. With respect.
Nothing against that is bad.
even if you don't want to crown Wemby as like the quote unquote best, is he not on all of their levels?
No, I think he's like the third, fourth. Yeah.
Like I think that this is like it flatlines and they're all on the same level.
Any given night, he could outplay any of them.